Hey, run that shit up, Chase.
I got a cheat. 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 I got a cheat.
Check, I can get some fuck about it, boy. If it's a problem, I put up on check. Fuck if I ain't got $1, I start from the bottom and run up on check. What you doing for? My young niggas hit, they gon' shoot for. Skinny and thick, she gon' twerk for. And if she a thot, she gon' fuck for.
Well, I got a G, I got a G, I got a G. Well, I got a G, I got a G, I got a G.
Boy, I ain't trippin' cause I got a check. Thinking this bitch cause I got a check. You can get strippin', yeah, I got a check. The Draco white grippin' cause I got a check.
Y'all into the new dimension, so pay attention. Drive slow, eyes low, 4 5s close. BBS is straight blind hoes. All new black Balenciaga, and I do this shit with my eyes closed. Y'all stressing about fine hoes, I'm sitting stressing about 5 bowls. Hit the blood, go pick the drugs up, reinvesting in 5 more. Let's talk investments, highs, lows. Drop the prices, let mines go. I done sat in this prison cell around 100,000 up times 4. And it's back to that blindfold. If you ain't feeling it the way I'm giving it, then you can simply press fast forward. Ass and titty, she asked for it. BBLs pay cash for it. 20 stamps on her passport. 200 miles on my dashboard. I've been to door, just bashed yours.
Check, I can get some fuck about it, boy. If it's a problem, I put up on check. Fuck if I ain't got $1, I start from the bottom and run up on check. What you doing for? My young niggas hit, they gon' shoot for. Skinny and thick, she gon' twerk for. And if she a thot, she gon' fuck for.
Well, I got a G, I got a G, I got a G. Well, I got a G, I got a G, I got a G.
Boy, I ain't trippin' cause I got a check. Thinking this bitch cause I got a check. You can get strippin', yeah, I got a check. The Draco white grippin' cause I got a check.
Mad 90s, 4-4s, infrareds, gold scopes, hollow tips, turn rose golds, and bullet holes through closed doors. Feds watching through GoPro, but we ain't stopping, that's no go. Product wrapped up in old clothes, and that product trafficked by old hoes. And she nervous when she picking it up, but she know she riding with a brick in the trunk. I done really sat her with a brick on the bump, serving out another brick in the tub. Product rock, I ain't switching it up. I've been focused, grinding, doing 60 a month. Feds behind us got the stick in the front, stick in the front, stick in the. Y'all niggas exaggerated, the other half of y'all fabricated. Power moves, they calculated. 2 styrofoams, I'm activated. VVS's, they captivated. If I ain't had it, I had to take it. You expect, I had to make it.
Check, I can get some fuck about it, boy. If it's a problem, I put up on check. Fuck if I ain't got $1, I start from the bottom and run up on check. What you doing for? My young niggas hit, they gon' shoot for. Skinny and thick, she gon' twerk for. And if she a thot, she gon' fuck for.
Well, I got a G, I got a G, I got a G. Well, I got a G, I got a G, I got a G.
Boy, I ain't trippin' cause I got a check. Thinking it's rich cause I got a check. You can get trippin', yeah, I got a check. The Draco white grippin' cause I got a check.
Damn, Slim Dog.
Hey, run that shit up, Chase.
I got a G, 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 I got a G.
Yeah. I doors on this side, doors over on this side. Kissing me, licking on me. I already know what you need. I bet quickly, don't hesitate with me. I already know what you need. I bet. That's why I'm not with nobody, cause I don't wanna hurt nobody. Hit me through text, don't call me. Still got love for you, mommy. Know you wanna be somebody, even if you gotta leave somebody. Yes, I'm drunk and yes, I'm faded. Most of these things I don't wanna say. I wanna be around while you change. I wanna be around while you're naked. Girl, please come back when you make it. I always want you, but it's dangerous. You got something real, not basic. You wanna get with me, stop playing. Yes, I'm drunk and yes, I'm faded. Most of these things I don't wanna say. I wanna show you what I'm saying. You want the thing but can't take it. Girl, come back, you know I'll be waiting. I always want you, but it's dangerous. You got something real, not basic. You wanna get with me, stop playing. Dogs on this side, dogs over on this side. Hey. Girl, please don't tease me, you're killing me enough. Dragged me like 2 hours to your family's house for what? You said you wanna talk about some things, but we just always felt inside you was the closest thing to love. Closest thing. You splash when I slip in, I'm getting under your skin. Pretty little young thing, I drip my coffee, got me all excited. Wavy, you wavy, you wavy. Low down Lincolns, leaks, lingerie shit. I need to know how you could talk shit and still can't take it. I do this for a living, baby girl, please don't play me. How are you even managing to keep straight faces and all the pictures that I've seen lately? Lord knows you still look amazing. That's besides the point I'm making. Body look like Serena, no knife and no need to fake it. You got potential, cold bottle shaping, pussy too wet, girl, please come and save me. I wasn't ready, no preparation. You're old enough, but you're still a baby. You share stories of what we did lately. Things to remember, things that'll make them want what you got, but they can't take it. Can't lie, I'm drunk, can't lie, I'm faded. Most of these things I don't wanna say. I wanna be around while you change. I wanna be around while you're naked. Girl, please come back when you're famous. Girl, please. Yes, I'm drunk and yes, I'm faded. Most of these things I don't wanna say. I wanna be around while you change. I wanna be around.
In an $80,000 truck, not even take care of his fucking responsibilities. This shit is crazy. an $80,000 truck, not even take care of his fucking responsibilities. This shit is crazy.
I just wake up and get money. 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 I got hundreds, 50s, and 20s. I got hundreds, 50s, and 20s. I got hundreds, 50s, and 20s. Bitch, I wake up and get money. I wake up then get money. I sell plates so I ain't hungry. I take flights across the country. Bitch, I'm looking for that funky. We got Zaza and them street bowls. We ain't standing at no light poles. The bitch 360 light pole. Slim gon' handle all my rivalry. With this music, I'm a problem. And ain't no one gon' solve it. You gon' put your page on private. I make money turn to violent. Niggas shout out to my shotters. All my workers move that product. If the devil wears Prada, then my girl must be the hottest. P.O. mad, I'm in the Bahamas. Had to pay him out my pockets. Can't afford no violations. I learned freedom time is priceless. They been saying I'm the nicest. So I'm upping all my prices. Wanna feature from the gang, it's gonna probably cost your mortgage. I just wake up and get money. 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 I got hundreds, 50s, and 20s. I got hundreds, 50s, and 20s. I got hundreds, 50s, and 20s. Bitch, I wake up and get money.
Bitch, I'm finna wake up getting money. I ain't stopping, these hundreds keep stacking up. Stuffing duffel bags in the cyber truck. If she finna slide, then I'm finna nut. And it's no cap, we finna get racks. And if you talk back, then you can get slapped. One night stand, I ain't calling back. 45 tuck, I never lack. You can get smoked like a chimney. Now you sound like crickets, you Jiminy. And that pussy looking like it's a bumblebee. And you don't need to ask, cause you fucking me. Cause I roll it with 40s and 40s and 40s. And I got them running like cardio. And I just been shining my gold in the front. And I make them bleed like the time of the month.
I just wake up and get money. 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 I got hundreds, 50s, and 20s. I got hundreds, 50s, and 20s. I got hundreds, 50s, and 20s. Bitch, I wake up and get money. I just 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 wake up and get money. I got hundreds, 50s, and 20s. I got hundreds, 50s, and 20s. I got hundreds, 50s, and 20s. Bitch, I wake up and get money.
Treetop Radio LA, man, I appreciate you guys tapping in each and every Tuesday to my show. Make sure y'all follow me on my YouTube channel. That's Treetop Radio LA, or you can space it out, Treetop Radio LA. You can follow, like, subscribe, and share. Every time I go live, you'll get a notification. I do marketing for artists, brands, and businesses. You can contact me on my Instagram page. That's Treetop Radio. That's Treetop_Radio LA. Make sure y'all holler at me, man. I got good deals. I do video editing as well. I do photography for any type of events. Just let me know. Say, man, it's Treetop Radio LA.
Is it hard to be fresh if you don't have money, or can you still pull it off?
See, when I ain't had no money, I still had sauce. See, if you don't got no sauce, then you're lost. But you can also get lost in the sauce.
You can get how you get lost in the sauce?
Man, a bitch gonna get lost in the sauce, man. You know what I'm saying?
I know what you're saying, man.
I'm sprinkling sauce, dropping sauce every street, man.
Right.
You know what I mean?
I dig it.
Overdose of sauce.
That's what it is.
No meat, just sauce.
When you're born, can you be born with sauce, or do you acquire sauce?
No, you can't born with sauce.
You get sauce. You get sauce from.
How you gonna be born with seasoning? You gotta get seasoned. I wasn't born without this sauce.
Hell yeah.
I acquired this sauce.
Hello, my name is Ahmed. Some of you may be wondering why Ahmed eyebrows is connected and so strong, and why his Ahmed nose so long, and why his Ahmed lips so wide. That is because Ahmed is God. And I've come here to tell you, make a rare appearance, because I got so much money, to make sure y'all tap in to TTRLA, 4 p.m. Pacific, 7 p.m. East.
Special happy birthday, Cuzzo. It's your motherfucking birthday, bitch. You getting old and shit, man.
You better turn the fuck up, Sabrina. Happy birthday.
102.3. I got my boy Harlem Rule with me and Spider Quinn, Bloodline Quinn boys. Eat the rich shit, man. We on some.
Oh, I was muted the whole time. What's up, man? It's your girl, Big Homie Smiles, man. You are locked into the latest podcast in the world. That's right, I said it. The latest podcast in the world, man. We got some new digs right now. You know what I'm saying? Until I get my studio set up, we are broadcasting live in Baltimore, Maryland, via Los Angeles, California, man. We got a wonderful topic for you today. Hopefully, one of my guests that I shot this link to tap in with me, but if you don't, that's okay. The topic for today is your fault. That's right, I said it. It's your fault. Okay, now before we get into the topic and before I get into my story, if you have a thumb, I need you to take your thumb, take your thumb, take your thumb, take your thumb. If you don't got a thumb, take your elbows. If you ain't got no elbows, man, use your kneecaps, but whatever you do, like, subscribe, and share to my YouTube channel, man. The more likes, subscribers I get, the quicker I can monetize and create a second stream of income for me. You feel me? Now, if you're just tapping in to my podcast, I stream on all platforms: YouTube, Apple, Google, Spotify, wherever you want to hear podcasts at. You can find TTRLA. You can put that in there. TTRLA. You feel me? Stands for Treetop Radio LA. You understand? And we just want to, we want to make this podcast go out to the world, go to different nations, different communities, because my platform is here to help build our community, our culture, our generation, to give us opportunities to express ourselves, whether you do music, whether you're an entrepreneur, whether you have a business. I want you to be able to brand your business and get your business out there on my platform. Now, if you're new to my show, I usually do Black inventions or Black Afro-Latino inventions. However, I had a book, it was 1,001 inventions, and I read all 1,001 inventions. So if you're out there and you listening to my podcast, you come across it and you got an invention book, a Black or Afro-Latina invention book, or some type of book that shows how we contributed to American culture, send that to me, man. You can follow me on Instagram and DM me, and I'll DM you back where I want you to send it to. You can follow me on Instagram at Treetop Radio _LA, and I should pop up. Or you can follow my personal page. That's going to be Big Homie Smiles Backup Page _41. I should pop up there too. So if you got something you want to send to me, man, tap in with me, DM me, you feel me? And we're going to get shit popping. Oh, sorry. We're going to get it popping. Now, today's story is called Around the Way Girl. Now, this story takes place in Los Angeles, California, in the Inglewood area. A young lady by the name of Tati is trying to better her horizons. So she is attending Bel Air High School in Los Angeles, California. So one day, Tati comes to school and she's confronted by a group of students who noticed right off the bat that she's not from the Bel Air area, that she has more of an urban style, so which tells them that she's more in the city of Los Angeles. And so they, you know, trying to poke around and see why she's attending their elite high school. A situation occurs that kind of changes Tati's life forever. Let's see. I don't know why my mother made me want to go to this school. I don't even like these people. It's not even my type of people, but I gotta do what I gotta do, because if I go to Crenshaw, I'm gonna end up fighting somebody, and I probably end up joining a gang, and I don't want that for my life. I just lost my brother. I don't want that for my life. So, all right, let me go ahead and make this my best day. Why y'all staring at me? Why y'all looking at me all weird? Well, obviously, you're the new girl, and you're not from Bel Air. We can tell that right away. Where are you from? Crenshaw? No, she's not even from Crenshaw. She's got to be from Inglewood. Look at her braids. Don't make me slap the shit out of one of y'all. Now, move out my way. I'm trying to get to my class. So as Tati begins to enter into her classroom, she's met by a professor. Her professor is a Black gentleman with an afro, and her first period is African American Studies. Who would have thought? Now, in this class, the professor is really trying to get the students to really step beyond, you know, race, because in the society that we live in, race is a big factor in culture and how we move with politics and how we move in life. So the professor wanted actually the students to kind of step outside of race and see where the problem really occurred with the separation of the different individuals. All right, class. I appreciate y'all for coming in on time. We have a new student here in the front. Young lady, could you stand up and tell the classroom where you're from and what brings you to Bel Air High School? Hey, y'all. Sorry, I'm a little nervous. So I'm from Inglewood. The reason why I'm attending Bel Air High School is because I want a better life for myself, and I feel like Bel Air High School will put me in a position to get looked at by high elite colleges. So that's why I'm here. It's nothing more, nothing less, but to get an education to be successful. All right, class, let's give Tati a round of applause. Now, today's topic, class, we're going to be talking about why did slavery happen? Who wants to go first? So the students began to talk about why they felt slavery occurred and what they felt should have happened. And then the professor calls on Tati and asks her opinion. Tati, I noticed that you didn't answer the question. Why do you think slavery happened? Well, honestly, Professor, I think we caused slavery. I think our actions created others to enslave us because we were weak and we didn't have the ability to unionize ourselves together and tell people who were trying to intrude onto our land and encroach onto our land that this is our land and we're not giving it up. Instead, we yielded and we bowed down to money and greed, which inevitably caused us to become slaves and to become on the lower end of the totem pole in society. The class goes silent. Everybody's shocked that Tati said such a thing. And then out of nowhere, All the black students stood up and started clapping. The professor shocked and kind of annoyed and pissed off at the same time. Said, oh, why is y'all clapping? That was the craziest answer I've ever heard. And all the students said in unison, it's your fault. The end. All right, let's go to commercial break.
The better you feel, the more you drink. The better you feel, the more you drink. The better you feel.
I'm fighting hella demons cause I'm stressing different problems. Niggas think they slick, I'm coming back and I'ma find them. Yeah, I'm from the 6, not 31, I'm not gonna rob them. I got my own problems, I'ma solve them on my mama. I ain't got no father, feelings had got softer. I'ma walk them down, I got them crawling like a toddler. Granny passed away and long lived job, my life got harder. Demons in my mind, I swear to God, my life got darker. Niggas keep on talking out their neck, told them stop talking. They say them demons fake, but I feel like them bitches at me. Look over my shoulder, even when I got the strap with me. Don't tell me you love me if you gonna turn your back with me. Walking with a passion, swear to God I got a strategy. Niggas keep on talking out their neck, I got them mad at me. Don't gotta appreciate, but I'ma prove that I got accuracy. You a murder and gallery, bed on my head, they selling me. Moving smart for a felony, baby head and you craddy be. If I spend your bin, I know my brother gon' come after me. Dizzy my day running, my little niggas, they stay down to G. I'm trusting so much I can just sit and smoke a pound of weed. Niggas said they got me, niggas buffing, niggas died to me. First nigga got away with it, this time is no apologies. Remember I was young as shit, my mother used to cry to me like a part of a pen. Swear to God is really drowning me. My father want me dead, I told that nigga he had clowning me. And he got me booked a couple times, don't come back round for me. He got me the way that I am, that's why I don't trust shit. Say that you forever love me, now I'm in the dust, bitch. Put that dumb bitch, yeah.
I used to shop at Motel, but that's always that I had to post down. Then they locked me back up. Never thought they locked me back up. You came with solution with the black. This time I got backed up. 25 on my head. I kept the number one and I did it. Moving me, I'm alive, but I'm not. They said that they gon' ride, but they not. They said that they gon' my brother, you got shot. You know when he died on the spot. He about when he died for the block. Real died with a stock. Brother, peace, my niggas. I can't believe I'm living. I'm gonna see the great man after giving. I'm trying to make it all, man, that's the mission. I'm trying to make it all, man, that's the vision. Lolo still spinning. Hold the back and let me out of prison. Fuck that, they all still spinning. On the road, still spinning. Jiggy in the boat, still winning. Rennie on the block, still spinning. Yeah, I don't know how to be no one else. Really, I just be in myself. I learned how to breathe by myself. I had to show the team by myself.
All right, we back with it. We back with it. Okay, today's topic, man. Today's topic. It's a good topic for today. It's your fault. That's today's topic, man. The purpose of this topic is basically to allow my audience to understand what accountability is, to understand that the things that happen, that things that are in your control, that happen in your life, good or bad, is because of you. And nothing else. Is not because of your situation. It's not because of your parents. It's not because of, you didn't get the love or the attention. If you're not doing good in life, if you're not successful, if you're not being able to pay bills on time, if you spent your whole entire life fucking up, it's your fault. Now, I think my manager just gave me the LO that my co-host is just pulled up. And she's telling me, she what? Slim just pulled up. Let me tell y'all what my man just pulled up. He just pulled up in a Mercedes Maybach, young, wrapped in the black corn man. Come on, bring black corn man. Oh, he gone. Oh, damn. Black corn man gone. Oh, shit. Where you go? But anyway, let's get back to it. He must have left. I don't know. Hopefully he come back on. If not, he was here and I seen you. Now, dang, I just lost my train of thought. Let me go into a commercial break.
Over there in an $80,000 truck, not even take care of his fucking responsibilities. That shit is crazy.
All right, let's go. What it do, fools? Now we back. The topic for today again is "It's Your Fault," and basically, it's to get my audience to, just understand accountability and not to be a victim of your circumstances. You know what I'm saying? Because a lot of times in life, when you're dealing with people in life, we always like to point the finger, right? So if with the things that is in our control, like being successful, getting a decent education or picking up a trade, some people, feel like that their circumstances in life or, different situations that happen to them kind of put them in a position to not win. When in all actuality, when you go through a lot of struggle in life, when you're going through, a lot of difficult situations, it's actually is building you to be very successful and someone of influence. But a lot of times we take those circumstances, whether they're negative, if they're negative, we take those negative circumstances and we try to manipulate our minds into making us the victim of those circumstances instead of using those circumstances to make us victors. You feel me? And I've done it, me personally. I've done it actually. You know what I'm saying? And just in my life, I like to point fingers or say, oh, it's because maybe my mother didn't give me the love that I felt I needed. You know what I'm saying? That's why I was wilding out. You know what I'm saying? Or maybe my father, was absent. You know what I'm saying? That's why I'm promiscuous. You know what I'm saying? But those are not situations, or those are not causes for you to tear your life apart. You know what I'm saying? It's there to build you and make you stronger and make you a better person. We can't be blaming everybody if we messing up. Like if you can't pay your bills on time, if your money not in order, it's not nobody else's fault but yours, because why aren't you doing the things necessary in order to keep money in your pocket or money in your account or putting things in place to where your bills will be getting paid? If you have, a house that's dirty, it's not because you don't got nobody to help you. It's because you're dirty. You don't want to clean up. If you have kids that are disrespectful, don't listen, don't clean, don't do nothing, it's not nobody's fault but yours, because those are your children. And so whatever your children see, they're going to do, or whatever the lack of discipline that you're giving your children, they're going to lack it, and they're going to lack it in life. And so we can't be blaming people, for the wild craziness that goes on in our life. Like even with, when it comes to dealing with friends, you know what I'm saying? You can't blame nobody if your friend, if you in life, like streets, if you in the streets, right? And you out here doing what you're not supposed to do, and you think your homies, right? And y'all get into a situation that your man snitch on you. You gonna blame him? No, it's your fault. Because you're supposed to be doing a crime by yourself anyway. You know what I'm saying? You're not supposed to really be involving a whole bunch of people when you're doing illegal activity. So it's your fault, number one. Number two, your friend probably already showed the type of person or the type of character he had when y'all probably, pre-planned an illegal extravaganza. You feel me? So it's not nobody's fault. It's not the man's fault that he snitched. Nah, it's your fault because you allowed him in your circle when you should have just been committing that crime by yourself. Another thing, if you are, if you have, well, that's nothing you can't control. You can't control if your parents are crackheads. If you was born to crackhead parents, there's nothing that you can do. It is nothing that ain't within your space that you can do to change that. Now, with that being said, even though you have crackhead parents, that don't mean you just go and start smoking crack. You should see your parents as like a picture of what not to do and how not to live your life, and you should want to do better than your parents if your parents aren't successful, right? And if you don't have successful parents, it's not you can't you don't want to put yourself in your parents' shoes and say, oh, my parents not successful, I'm not going to be successful. No, you're going to be successful because you have the dedication to be successful. Whatever your parents did or did not do in life, that's on them. They have to deal with those consequences. You know what I'm saying? Because a lot of times parents too, they like to place the blame on why they weren't good parents. You know what I'm saying? Or they like to say, oh, well, this happened in my life. You know what I'm saying? Or I didn't get no help from this person. You know what I'm saying? And that's why my kids is disrespectful. That's why my kids is, you know, wilding out and having babies left and right. No, it's your fault, parent. It's your fault because you, number one, you wanted to be selfish and do what you wanted to do as a parent instead of raising kids like you should be doing. Number two, it's your fault because you're the parent, right? And what your kids see, they're gonna mimic. You know what I'm saying? So if you're not living in a way that your kids can be proud of, it's your fault. Period. It's your fault. If your kids is disrespectful, it's because you allow it. It's your fault. If your children don't like to clean up around the house, it's your fault. You allow it. You know what I'm saying? If your kids don't want to get an education or they don't want to work or anything, it's your fault. Okay, so don't blame nobody else. It's you. You are the person that created the chaos, nobody else. Now, if you want to get out of the chaos or if you want to change, you know, the way things are, you have to start doing things differently. And you know, the definition of insanity is thinking that something is doing the same thing over and over and over again, the same thing that's been getting us in these wild situations over and over again, thinking something's going to change, right? Now, if you're not changing your mindset or your outlook, then you're going to get the same type of results, right? Even when you're dealing with who you choosing to be in your life as a relationship, man or woman, you know what I'm saying? If you are not in a good relationship, guess whose fault it is? It's your fault. You like, hey, it's my fault? Yeah, it's your fault. Number one, people are always going to show you who they are. They can't help it. People will always show you the real character of themselves. Now, if you chose to look past that because you felt like, you know, you could fix that person or you could make them better and it didn't work in your mind, in your mind you felt like you could fix them or make them better or fix or make better whatever it is that you thought they needed to improve on and they didn't, it's your fault. It's your fault. It's your fault. It's nobody else's fault but yours. You know what I'm saying? Because you decided to push through. You decided that, okay, what I'm feeling for this person is going to be enough, you know, for us to last or whatever the case might be. Nah, it's your fault. Now, if you're in a situation, this is man or woman, I'm not speaking about myself, am I in, or I'm just speaking in general. Because the title of this topic is It's Your Fault. So if you are in a messed up relationship, then it's your fault. Period. It's your fault. It's your fault. Because you chose not to get out of that situation. You chose to stay, right? So therefore, by you choosing to stay, then you made the choice to, you know, take whatever come with that negative relationship. Now, if you're in a positive relationship, it's still your fault because why? You created that type of environment. You created that type of positivity to where your relationship is thriving. You know what I'm saying? You guys are on one accord. You know what I'm saying? If children are involved, your kids and you and your spouse are on one accord, it's your fault. And I commend you for that. I commend you for creating cohesiveness within a very mixed family. You know what I'm saying? Or if it's your children, I appreciate you creating cohesiveness within your family. You know what I'm saying? Because at the end of the day, we are the drivers to our destiny and our journey in life. And we all have choices in life. And some people don't get the picture until it's too late. When I say it's too late, I mean they did. You know what I'm saying? Some people don't really wake up into reality to know that their life is in their hands. And they have the ability to create or end whatever they want in their life. Some people don't get that until it's too late. They dead, right? I've probably been to like over 500 funerals in my 35 years of living. Honestly, I've been to a lot of funerals, and I've seen all type of eulogies. You know what I'm saying? Obituaries. I've seen all type of obituaries. Obituaries filled with pictures. Obituaries filled with people accomplishing things. One page obituaries, you know what I'm saying? Just who they was, what school they went to, who their parents was, and what type of children they left behind if they had kids. You know what I'm saying? So we have to just understand that in life we have the ability to manifest. And shout out to my cousin McLevin, because he said this and it was so profound, you know what I'm saying? Because I always speak about this. It's about manifestation, you know what I'm saying? And when you are manifesting, that means that you are speaking out into the universe, because we're just energy, right? And so if you believe within your mind, because that's where the manifestation is going to start. If you believe within your mind that you can do anything that you put your mind to, or anything that you want, it's going to happen. If you feel like you need to manifest better relationships, guess what? You got to change your mind. And once you start changing your mind and you start saying, I'm going to get into a better relationship, you're going to get into a better relationship. If you want to make $1 million, right? You're like, I'm going to do whatever is necessary legally to get $1 million. Guess what's going to happen? You're going to get that $1 million. You got to manifest it, but not just manifesting and thinking it. You have to actually put actions behind it, because faith without action is dead. You understand? So, you want to make sure that you are holding yourself accountable, and you're not placing blame with anybody. If you had a job and your coworkers don't like you, or you feeling some type of way about your coworkers or your managers, it's your fault. Why is it your fault? You probably like, damn, how's my fault? My coworkers don't fuck with me. Well, because you should be talking to them about why you think that they don't fuck with you. Because a lot of times we make things up in our head, right? We create scenarios and situations about people. It's made up. It's all assumptions. We create stories off assumptions. So if you are working in an environment where it's now hostile because you're acting different, or you're being hostile towards your coworkers, it's your fault. Because when you're at work, you should know that this is a place that you spend most of your time to, and you should be adult enough to have a conversation with your coworker and say, hey, look, I noticed that there's some tension between us, or hey, look, coworker, or hey, look, manager, I noticed that, we haven't really been seeing eye to eye. We're not on the same page. I want to try to make this better because, we're here together 8 hours of the day. So I want to, us to be on one accord. I don't want to feel like there's tension. And as an adult and being mature, then your situation changes. It now becomes a better situation, and it's because it's your fault. It's because of you, because you decided to be an adult and step into the shade room almost, you know what I'm saying? And, deal with the situation at hand instead of creating more scenarios that don't even exist in your head, creating more issues for yourself, your other coworkers and managers at your job. You know what I'm saying? So, we have to hold ourselves accountable. If you at work and you're not doing things the right way, you know what I'm saying, and you want to blame everybody, you want to tell people, oh, I'm new, I don't know, you know what I'm saying? It's your fault. It's your fault that you fucking up at work. It's not because you knew. It's because you're not asking questions, and you're not being responsible enough as a worker to say, hey, I don't know. Can you help me? Right? Does that make sense? Like, we have to like hold ourselves accountable. And I do that a lot. I've been doing that a lot within this last past year. You know what I'm saying? I have been like truly holding myself accountable, whether it's at work, whether it's with a failed relationship, you know what I'm saying? Whether it's with my parent, whether it's with my brother, you know what I'm saying? Or whether it's with friends and a situation didn't go right with us. I'm holding myself accountable. Whether they want to hold themselves accountable or not is not on me. That's not my responsibility. It's not my job for somebody else to hold themselves accountable in a situation, because we all know it takes two to tango, right? But at the end of the day, it's still your fault. it's still your fault. You know what I'm saying? Because you have choices, and we have to make the right choices and the right decisions. And the reason why I wanted to like just make this a topic is because I just feel like a lot of times people are not holding themselves accountable for things that are happening in their lives, right? They want to place the blame on everybody else. I want to blame my kids for not cleaning up. You know what I'm saying? I want to blame. It ain't nobody's fault but yours. You know what I'm saying? Because guess what? If you instilled in them not to be dirty and clean up, guess what they're going to do? They're going to not be dirty and they're going to clean up. Now, that's not to say that all kids are, you know, even if you were instilling in them the right doctrine of being respectable, responsible, and cleaning up, they're still going to fall short. Kids and children are going to be children, or, you know, people are going to be people. So, you know, you can't really hold people to being perfect, but as long as they're holding themselves accountable and trying to move forward and with being, you know, a better version of themselves, because that's all we need to do, or all we can do in life is just be better versions of ourselves. Each and every day, I try to be a better version of myself. I try to, if I have negative habits or negative, just negative habits that can contribute to me not being elevating or me not being successful, I have to eliminate that, and I have to change up my thinking and my mindset. And I'm gonna just throw myself in an example. Just having a lot of jobs in general, right? I used to always blame other people for shit that happens, you know what I'm saying, at these different jobs, until I, you know, got fed up with getting let go from jobs and not really having stability in work, you know what I'm saying? And then it clicked. It clicked to me. And ain't nobody's fault but mine. You know what I'm saying? Number one, the reason why my coworkers is, you know, acting like it, because I'm not coming in there being professional. This was back in the day. I'm not talking about nothing current or nothing. This is back in the day, before I was elevated and before I grew as a person. Now, I had to hold myself accountable. I had to start changing things. You know what I'm saying? I had to become a professional, right? And so when that clicked in my head, I started being more professional. I started speaking more to my coworkers, right? I started being a positive energy. I started, you know, just being very successful in elevating my mind, which in turn gives me a better look, you know what I'm saying, to others, my coworkers, to managers, you know what I'm saying? Because number one, I'm being professional at all times. I'm always having a great attitude. Now, sometimes I may fall short, you know what I'm saying, and I hold myself accountable, but at the end of the day, I'm very professional and I don't create chaos. And so if you're a person that's not about chaos, then, you know, you're going to be very successful in life. But if anything goes wrong in your life, it's your fault. I think you should know that. You know what I'm saying? So if you had a bunch of kids, or if you got a lot of you know, relationship, it's your fault. It's your fault. It's your fault. It's your fault. You just need to know it's your fault. And if you want to do better, if you want to be better, you got to do better. And, you know, I hope this message was received well out there in audio and video land. And if you guys have any suggestions or any topics that y'all want me to talk about, or anything that y'all feel like can help, you know, our cultural community, you know, reach out to me. Let me know, man. This is a wonderful show. Before we go, though, I'm going to go on a brief commercial break, though.
You might as well stop texting and calling me, asking me what you doing. Baby, I'm working. I'm always working. If I'm not working, I'm sleeping. Sleeping so I can work. Working so I can sleep, okay? And on a rare occasion, I'm not working or sleeping. I'm
Damn, Slim Dog. Damn, Slim Dog.
Hey, run that shit up, Chase.
I got a check. 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 I got a check.
Check, I can get some fuck about it, boy. If it's a problem, I'll put up on check. Fuck if I shoot for. Skinny and thick, she gon' twerk for. And if she a thot, she gon' fuck for.
Well, I got a J, I got a J, I got a J. Well, I got a J, I got a J, I got a J.
Boy, I ain't tripping cause I got a check. Flicking this bitch cause I got a check. You can get stripping, yeah.
I don't know how to be no one else. Really, I'm just being myself. I just had a and I just wanna be by myself. All alone in a cold cell. I used to sleep in a motel. Landlord kicked this out. Oh well, I know the street so well. So I used to shop at motels. I thought with that I had to post down. Then they locked me back up. Never thought they locked me back up. You came with solution with the black. This time I got backed up. 25 on my head. I kept the number one and I.
But really, I'm a laugh.
Words of wisdom Tuesdays from Grandpops.
I want to shout out to all my grandbaby's followers that have been turning up her views. Since I've been on here, she's been getting a lot more likes, and so I like that for her. You know, make sure y'all tune in tomorrow, Tuesday, 4 p.m. Pacific, 7 p.m. Eastern Time. Now, today's words of wisdom is making that dash in between your born date and your death date count. Wondering, Grandpa, what do you mean the dash? Well, when you die and an obituary is made for you, it has the day that you came into the world and the day you left. And then there's a dash. When they get to that dash, they read your credits like a movie. It's all your contributions to the world. Some people leave this world with no contribution at all. They just leave. What will your obituary say? Do you want a legacy? Or do you want to just leave?
Hey, Black Hole Man, I'm trying to add you, but it won't, for some reason, it won't let me add you to the stream. They only give me two options, kick from studio and ban from studio. I ain't trying to do neither one of them. I don't know why I can't add you and your camera not on. Maybe that's why. I'm not sure. But I know you did.
Hey, whoever out there, your worth is not determined by who you're with. Your worth is not where you live at, how much
there
money
we go.
you have. Your worth is the
Can you
value
hear
of
me?
your
We top
character,
there?
the value of your morals. A lot of times we get in situations where
all right, so you came at the end of the joint, but basically I'm gonna tell you what we was talking about.
Hold on.
And we can still tap in. Can you hear me? Dang, you frozen like shit. A little shit like this.
All right, how we looking? How it's looking?
All right, I can hear you now. You looking real spiffy though.
Yeah, okay. You see the new hair,
with the
dude.
fresh retwist. I see you
Come
with the fresh
on,
retwist.
dog. Not the retwist. You see how we coming?
Man, looking real sweet like, man. Hey, so
Yeah.
the topic of the day was, it's your fault. And basically the purpose of the topic was to inform our audience, about not blaming others for situations that happen in your life. Especially negative situations, especially situations that are within your control, whether it's finances, whether it's with your parents, whether it's with your siblings, whether it's with a job or relationship. If it's negative, it's your fault. If it's positive, it's your fault. We all contribute. We are contributors of our life, and if we are in a bad relationship, it's because we chose to be in that bad relationship. If we have kids that don't listen, it's because we chose to tell our kids not to listen to us. If we are in a job that is a hostile environment, it's because we are creating that hostile environment at our job, or we are allowing the hostility instead of taking people to the side and saying, hey, I feel like this is such and such. What you think?
I agree. Hold on, give me a second, because right now I'm leaving the crib, so I'm gonna jump from Wi-Fi to cellular service.
Oh, all right. So y'all know we about to go on a commercial break real quick. Let's go to a little commercial break.
Time is something that we can't get back, and time is something that we have a lot of. You can either waste your time or you can use your time wisely. In this life, our time needs to be spent with intention and be spent with purpose. We were all born here with a purpose. We were all born with something that we are supposed to contribute to the world. Whether you're 5 or you're 50, whether you're 4 or you're 47, your time is now. Don't allow time to hold you back. You have all the time you need to be successful. Big homie Smiles, TTRLA owner. Peace.
So what you think about that, Black Hole Man?
I think yeah, it's definitely true, and it's definitely tapping on right in with what I'm dealing with now, with just life and general situations. Like you said, you in control of everything you choose to deal with or choose not to deal with, be it positive, be it negative, whatever is going on in your life. You definitely had the major role in making it happen.
Right, right. So it's nobody's fault but our own, you know what I'm saying? And if we want to be better, then we have to start choosing better situations for us. And if somebody is or things or the environment is showing us that it's not going to be conducive to our elevation, then we actually have to separate ourselves and not be afraid to do that. Because I think
that's the biggest thing right there is
our fault.
Being able to let go of stuff that we think is good for us that ain't good for us. Like, all right, I'm used to this, or I like this. And... my shit. Yeah, me as well. I'm going through a couple of situations that I need to let go of, and not just relationships, just in general. It's situations that's like, look, all right, some of this shit just not working. And if I'm choosing to still dance with it or fuck with it, then I'm choosing to still be stuck in that shitty situation.
Right. And the definition of insanity is thinking something is going to change that hasn't been changing and keep doing it over and over and over again. It's like insanity.
Yeah, yep, definitely. You saying I'm doing the same thing, expecting a different outcome. I'm insane. I gotta be crazy.
I gotta be crazy, you know what I'm saying? And so we just have to change our mindsets. We have to really just hold ourselves accountable. When it comes down to when I say it's your fault, it's just about accountability and just, knowing that you are chosen as an individual and you shouldn't allow, things that are going to affect your elevation inside of your universe because it's your world and other people just living in it. That's how I see it. This is my world. Everybody else living in my world. You know what I mean?
Absolutely fact. That's absolutely fact. It's your world. You control it. You make the decisions that lead to whatever it is you get yourself into. And it's like I always say, you got to know it's better out there, then you got to want better for yourself. Then every day you got to wake up and say, I'm going to fucking do better.
Exactly. I just said that. That's why you my co-host, because we be hit with it. We be hit with it. Before you came on,
we locked in for life. It's a for life thing for real. It's locked in. We be on the same wavelength. Even when I don't know what the topic is, I hop on, you hit me with the topic. It's like, yeah, that's exactly what I needed to. This message for me, just the same way as for everybody else, but this should be for me specifically. Like, damn, nigga, you in some shit, you complaining about shit, you talk about your finances, you talk about your struggle. That shit your motherfucking fault.
Exactly. It's your fault. You got to do better. If you can't pay your bills, guess whose fault that is?
That's my fault. Oh God.
It's your job fault because they ain't pay you. They didn't pay you your paycheck when you supposed to. You supposed to have your money lined up in order, saved, so that if something like this was to happen, you're gonna be able to pay what you need to pay. You feel me?
Hell yeah. One shit I always say, it's a statistic that I always quote that most Americans do not have $1,000 saved up ever. Like through their whole life, do not have $1,000 saved for emergencies. And that right there, that's the bare minimum. Having $1,000, like that's not even gonna cover 1 month's rent. I need that shit.
Exactly. And you just triggered something in my head. I'm like, damn, that's true. I don't even got $1,000 right now saved up. Right now, I don't got
and that's exactly why I'm in trouble. I've been complaining about my finances. I'm like, look, shit tight right now. I ain't even got it. I'll be talking about that statistic all the motherfucking time, and I ain't got it right now.
Right, man. Because we got to discipline ourselves. It comes with discipline. And now that you told me that, I'm gonna have to discipline myself more to have a nest egg because it's my fault. Because guess what? I was taught to create nest eggs for myself by my dad, by a great manager I had when I sold cars. You know what I'm saying? I was taught to create nest eggs, and because nest eggs is like your emergency fund for when shit go wrong.
And the shit that I gotta do is start realizing once I start touching that nest egg, we in trouble. Like that means once you in the emergency fund, it's an emergency. It means you need to start. Money need to come from somewhere else to replenish the emergency funds. That don't mean you live off the emergency funds. That's exactly what I've been doing. I'm in the emergency funds like it's everyday money. No, now ain't no emergency fund. What the fuck I'm gonna do?
Right, exactly. See, now you in the emergency fund because it's an everyday fund. Now you done fucked up the money. That's how that should be. That's how it was.
The re-up money.
Oh, that's all right now, because the nigga done fucked the money up. I done fucked my money up, and I could have had my phone on, but you see, I wasn't in the moment. I was not doing what I should have been doing. You know what I'm saying? I wasn't doing it. I'm not even gonna blame. It's my fault. It's my fault my phone not on. Because I should have took the necessary steps to make sure my phone be on. And I ain't do that. So
yeah, and I swear I like the way I came on and the first shit you said was it's your fault. I'm like, damn, you talking to me? That's how you come in today, it's my fault. But you're absolutely right, it's my motherfucking who else's fault it's gonna be. It's my life, it's my money, shit.
Right. It's my life, it's my lane, it's my fault, man. So anything that is negative or positive, you know what I'm saying? Because I don't want people that's listening to us to think it's just negative stuff, but positivity too. So if it's something positive that's going on, it's your fault too, because you created that positivity. But for the most part, the negative stuff, you know, it's definitely your fault.
Oh yeah, you're actually right. We gotta stop trying to put blame on somebody else. Cause I be quick to do it too. Like you sit here talking about, I be quick to be like, look, if I wasn't trying to do this for doopty, and I didn't fucked up because the first part of that was if I wasn't trying to this, so damn, it's not their fault, it's mine. I made that decision.
Right, I made that decision. I decided to stay when I should have left.
Yeah.
I was getting the signs, but I didn't. I saw the job wasn't right for me. I saw that relationship wasn't right for me. You know what I'm saying? I decided to stick it out, to push through, and now I'm in a worse position than I was when I started. You know.
And that shit is 100% my fault. I can't blame nobody else. I can't look for nobody else to. And I think that be my problem. I'm not gonna lie. I be looking for the solution from somebody else. I be trying to look for a way, all right, I got in this situation. How can I find somebody else to get me out of it? Nah, motherfucker. You got yourself in this shit. You get yourself the fuck out of this shit. Don't look to nobody else. Don't look to nobody to help you because they not gonna. And even if they are, it's not gonna last forever. You got to be on your own 10 motherfucking toes. I'm glad you started the podcast when it's your fault because it's my motherfucking fault.
Talking shit, cuz I swear to God, you just be. I was like, damn, this shit my fault. Like my fault, like my mother, right? I'm throwing this in there. My mother gave me some money for my phone bill. It was not enough. I need 500. I was like, fuck, I need 500. Let me send my mother back this 100 because I'm gonna take care of it myself. I'm not about to be in my mother's pockets for my phone bill that is my fault. Even though I'm on the plan with 4 other people, I'm on a phone bill plan with 4 other people. It's still my fault because I need to make sure my shit paid because I'm the person with the finances.
Yep.
So it's my fault.
Absolutely right. Man, I swear, this shit, we be connecting our shit. We be right on that same wavelength. I really needed to hear this motherfucker today. It's my fucking fault, right? Man, it's my fucking fault. Like, goddamn. I be trying to throw it off on somebody. I be trying to ease my mind. Like, okay, it was a little bit. Nah, man. Them motherfuckers ain't living their life. I can't blame them for my shit. Fuck.
Exactly.
If I chose to move a certain way because I thought somebody was going to do something else, that's my dumbass fault. What the fuck was I thinking?
What was I thinking? Because I got somebody, a voice in my head said, It's not gonna last forever. You need to do something to get yourself in a better position. It's not gonna last. But you say, nah, this is whoever is in my head don't know what they talk about.
On me, I'm like, nah, it's cool. I know what I'm doing. I'm just we look. Nah, motherfucker, that's not what's going on. It's 2020 motherfucking 2. You see what the fuck going on? Ain't shit. Ain't nobody staying loyal to nobody. Relationships, friendships, business, none of that shit. Ain't no motherfucking loyalty. I need to be on my own shit. It's my fucking fault.
It's my fault. It's my fault. I'm about to make a shirt. I think we should make shirts that say it's your fault.
Oh God, I need a shirt that say it's your motherfucking fault. It's your life, nigga.
Fault.
It's your fault. Your life, it's your fault, nigga. Stop it.
Yeah, it's your life, your fault. Like right now, it's my fault that I gotta pay $3,000 to the state of Maryland because I had my insurance lapse for a year because I was not being responsible. So it's my fault that I got kicked out all this extra money. It's my fault. I can't blame nobody else. I can't say, oh, my ex-wife at the time, it was because of her. She wasn't helping me. No, nigga, it's your fault, nigga. It's your fault.
Oh, God.
So this is where I'm at.
Your responsibility is your fault.
It's my fault. I ain't blaming nobody else no more. No more until God called me home. I'm not blaming nobody else for the bullshit that happened in my life. It's my fault.
That's absolutely right.
My fault, yo.
And I'm on the same shit right now. I swear to God, you didn't woke me up. It's like, damn, I be trying to look for the scapegoat. Who can I blame for this shit? But ain't nobody to blame but myself. And even if I did have somebody to blame, what the fuck is that gonna change? That don't change shit.
It's not gonna change shit
at all. It just make me comfortable in the bullshit. Like, oh, I'm gonna blame this person. I'm comfortable in this motherfucker now. No.
I'm gonna blame them.
That shit does not work.
That shit don't work. That shit don't work. But that was the basis of, I mean, we always connected, but that was the basis of the show for us for the day, you know what I'm saying? Wasn't too much, but hopefully the people that's tuning into us and listening to the things that we saying are grasping what we giving out, because we be talking about some real shit on our show, Joe. And we always enlightening our community and our culture. So hopefully if y'all out there, y'all tapped in and listening to us, y'all taking something away each and every podcast that we do this, because it's always going to be something relevant for everybody, not just me and my co-host, but everybody. You know what I'm saying? Because we're trying to change the world. Go ahead, Black.
Definitely. I want to say I hope they getting something out of it, because I know I get something out of it every time we get on this motherfucker, and I'm in the bitch. So I'll be still getting what every time I come on here. I'm like, damn, I be saying some shit, and as I'm saying it, I'm listening to myself say it. Like, come on, nigga, wait, listen. You saying it, but is you listening? It's coming out your mouth, but is it going in your ear?
Exactly, Joe. Exactly. And I create the topics, and I be like, damn, bitch. Oops, sorry. I be like, damn. I be like, you're not even listening to yourself.
Oh, God.
But but for those people that want to follow you, and because you have an investment company, Dreadhead Investments, and you put vending machines into businesses. So where can the people find you? What's the website, or how can they get into your business?
Okay, so we got a couple businesses. You know that if you're interested in investments and you're interested in ATMs, vending machines, stuff like that, is d.ai.h_services on Instagram. And if you're interested in supporting, or you're interested in getting on board, which we're going to get on and talk on my YouTube as well, is the NFTs, man. The NFT project, I'm getting it started. I've started it. I've done a soft drop of it, but I want everybody to get on board. BlackCornman.com or BlackCornman on any social media. You'll be able to find me: TikTok, Instagram, Facebook, all that. Twitter. If you get on the Twitter, you're going to see some crazy shit. So Twitter ain't for everybody, you know what I'm saying? But Twitter got some wild shit on there. But BlackCornman.com is where you want to go. You want to follow with the business. We got the elote catering. We got the clothing. We got the NFTs. And we're going to explain all that shit in our motherfucking, and hopefully we get to either do it today, but we're going to definitely tap in and talk about it today. We're going to be dropping that YouTube soon, and we're going to be live on YouTube at BlackCornman too. So.
Facts. So don't leave after the show. I'm just gonna take you off the stream, but don't leave because we still got to talk because my phone off. So this is the only way.
I'm gonna be here. I ain't going nowhere.
All right. So y'all already know that's my guy, my boy, my brother, Black Corn Man. You know how when we come together, shit is always epic. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to Ben Ready, Townhouse Media platform. You know what I'm saying? Because it was because of him that I was able to get the opportunity out in Los Angeles and create, like put a visual to my podcast. And because of that, me and Black Corn Man was able to link up. You know, so nothing is by chance. Everything is on purpose. So I want you guys to keep purposely watching this Instagram. You know what I'm saying? You know I never go a show without saying free motherfucking Simba. So he free, inshallah, my man be home soon. You know what I'm saying? And when he come home, I just want all the music industry. If y'all, I know y'all looking, not if. I know y'all looking, the music industry, DMV, regular music industry. When my boy Simba come home, he probably even going to switch up his artist name. But when the artist formerly known as Simba touches down from prison, he gonna shut the game down. You feel me? Because my man is speaking word on a grapevine. I heard, you know what I'm saying, because I'm a real huge fan and supporter of this guy. I heard he's speaking 2 different languages, Arabic and fluent Arabic and fluent Spanish. And he didn't know neither one when he went in. You understand? So I'm just letting you know his music shit about to be off the charts. You understand? So make sure y'all be on the lookout for Simba. And I just want to thank everybody for tapping in. You know what I'm saying? On my family, friends, thank y'all for tapping in. I truly appreciate y'all, man. This is a podcast. In a couple years, you know what I'm saying? Me and Black Corn Man, we gonna be like superstars with this shit. So you know what I'm saying? Y'all tap in. I appreciate y'all, you know what I'm saying? I appreciate everything about everybody, and I'm just grateful that I have a platform and people can actually view my stuff and, you know, just keep tapping in with me, man. Before we go, I'm gonna go to a quick commercial break, man. Oh, make sure y'all follow me on Instagram, TreeTopRadio_LA. Y'all can follow my personal page, that's Big Homie Smiles, backup page 41. And, you know, DM me, shout me out, you know what I'm saying? Screen record the podcast and tag me in the joint on the storyline, you feel me? And, oh, shout out to PYT, man. Shout out to my homegirl in Los Angeles. She's an artist. PYT, it was because of her that I was able to be an extra in this movie out on Prime Video right now. It's called it's called Loving a Younger Man. I got a couple scenes in that joint, you know what I'm saying? So make sure y'all tap in. I got one good scene in that joint too. So shout out to PYT. She got a placement in that movie. They doing it. So I believe it's Boot Up. So y'all make sure y'all look up PYT. They call me PYT on Instagram. They call me PYT on Google. They call me PYT on Spotify. They call me PYT on Tidal. Everywhere they call her PYT. So look her up, man. Shout out to PYT, man. Shout out to her movement, GGENT, man. Shout out to G5, the producer out there, man. So shout out to everybody. Also, shout out to the director. I forget his name, but he African though. Shout out to my African man that did the movie, you know what I'm saying, in the show. But yeah, so we're gonna end that joint. Peace and blessings. I love y'all. Thank y'all so much.
Peace and blessings, family. Just because you've changed who you are from who you've been doesn't mean that the people that you've hurt has to accept that change. A lot of times in life we make mistakes that we really can't come back from. Me, myself, I've made some personal mistakes, especially with those that I love, you know. Nothing that in the moment that I felt was something tragic where that we would cut ties. But when you take a step back and you look at it, it's definitely something worthy of stepping away from somebody. When you make mistakes, you have to deal with those mistakes as an adult and as a person and be willing to accept the circumstances and the outcomes that come with those mistakes. Be blessed. Say, man, it's Street Top Radio LA.